Hello, friends. Welcome back to Smart Learning English. I'm Tom. Today's episode is all about daily habits. Daily habits are the small things we do every day. Some habits help us become healthier. Some habits help us learn faster. Some habits help us feel happier. The interesting thing is this. Small habits may seem unimportant today. But after weeks, months, and years, they can completely change our lives. Many successful people do not succeed because they are lucky. They succeed because they do small things consistently. In today's episode, I will help you understand the power of daily habits. You will learn useful English vocabulary. You will learn simple sentences, and you will practice listening to slow and clear English. As always, I will speak slowly. I will repeat important ideas so you can understand easily. So relax, listen carefully, and enjoy learning English with me. Let's begin. 1. What is a habit? First, let's answer a simple question. What is a habit? A habit is something you do regularly. You do it again and again. After some time, it becomes automatic. You no longer need to think about it very much. For example, brushing your teeth is a habit. Making coffee every morning can be a habit. Checking your phone after waking up can be a habit. Going for a walk after dinner can become a habit. Habits are powerful because they shape our daily lives. Every day is made up of many small actions, and those small actions become our habits. Some habits are good, some habits are bad. Good habits help us grow. Bad habits can hold us back. The good news is that habits can change. You can build new habits. You can improve old habits. And you can replace bad habits with better ones. Now, let's learn some useful English sentences. Sentence number 1. I try to wake up early every day. I try to wake up early every day. This means you make an effort to get up early. Now you repeat. I try to wake up early every day. Sentence number 2. I have a morning routine. I have a morning routine. A routine means a series of actions you do regularly. Now you repeat. I have a morning routine. Sentence number 3. Good habits take time to build. Good habits take time to build. This means habits do not appear overnight. Now you repeat. Good habits take time to build. Sentence number 4. I am working on a new habit. I am working on a new habit. This means you are trying to create a new habit. Now you repeat. I am working on a new habit. Sentence number 5. Small changes can make a big difference. Small changes can make a big difference. Now you repeat. Small changes can make a big difference. Excellent. Let's continue. 2. Why daily habits matter. Many people want success. They want better health. They want better English. They want more confidence. They want a better life. But many people focus only on goals. Goals are important. However, habits are what help us reach our goals. Imagine two students. Both want to improve their English. The first student studies for 4 hours on Saturday, then does nothing for the rest of the week. The second student studies for 20 minutes every day. After a few months, who will improve more? Usually, the second student. Why? Because consistency is powerful. Consistency means doing something regularly, even when you do not feel motivated, even when you are tired, even when progress feels slow. Small actions repeated every day create big results. Think about learning English. If you learn 5 new words every day, you will learn more than 1,000 words in a year. That is amazing. And it starts with just 5 words. This is the power of habits. Let's learn some useful sentences. Sentence number 6. I practice a little every day. I practice a little every day. Now you repeat. I practice a little every day. Sentence number 7. Consistency is more important than perfection. Consistency is more important than perfection. Now you repeat. Consistency is more important than perfection. Sentence number 8. I am making progress. I am making progress. Progress means improvement. Now you repeat. I am making progress. Sentence number 9. Every small step counts. Every small step counts. Now you repeat. Every small step counts. Sentence number 10. I don't give up easily. I don't give up easily. Now you repeat. I don't give up easily. Very good. 3. Healthy morning habits. Now, let's talk about morning habits. The way you start your morning can affect your entire day. A healthy morning often leads to a productive day. Let's look at some simple habits that many successful people practice. The first habit is drinking water. After sleeping for many hours, your body needs water. A glass of water can help you feel more awake. Useful sentence. I drink a glass of water every morning. I drink a glass of water every morning. Now you repeat. I drink a glass of water every morning. The second habit is making your bed. This takes only a few minutes, but it creates a feeling of order. Useful sentence. I make my bed before breakfast. I make my bed before breakfast. Now you repeat. I make my bed before breakfast. The third habit is stretching. Stretching helps wake up your muscles. It can also improve flexibility. Useful sentence. I do some stretching in the morning. I do some stretching in the morning. Now you repeat. I do some stretching in the morning. The fourth habit is avoiding your phone. Many people check social media immediately after waking up. This can make the mind busy and distracted. Useful sentence. I try not to check my phone right away. I try not to check my phone right away. Now you repeat. I try not to check my phone right away. The fifth habit is planning your day. When you know what you want to do, you can stay focused and use your time more wisely. Useful sentence. I write down my goals for the day. I write down my goals for the day. Now you repeat. I write down my goals for the day. Wonderful. 4. Habits. 4. Learning English. Now let's talk about English. Many learners ask me the same question. Tom, how can I improve my English faster? My answer is simple. Build daily English habits. You do not need to study for many hours. You just need to practice consistently. The first habit is listening every day. Even 10 minutes can help. Useful sentence. I listen to English every day. I listen to English every day. Now you repeat. I listen to English every day. The second habit is learning vocabulary. Try learning a few words every day. Useful sentence. I learn 5 new words every day. I learn 5 new words every day. Now, you repeat. I learn 5 new words every day. The third habit is reading simple English. Reading helps you understand grammar naturally and increases your vocabulary. Useful sentence. I read English articles regularly. I read English articles regularly. Now you repeat. I read English articles regularly. The fourth habit is speaking aloud. Speaking helps build confidence and improves pronunciation. Useful sentence. I practice speaking out loud. I practice speaking out loud. Now you repeat. I practice speaking out loud. The fifth habit is shadowing. Shadowing means listening and repeating. Many successful English learners use this method every day. Useful sentence. I repeat after native speakers. I repeat after native speakers. Now you repeat. I repeat after native speakers. Excellent work. 5. A simple story. Let me tell you a short story. A few years ago, there was a student named David. David wanted to improve his English. He was very motivated at the beginning. Sometimes he studied for 3 hours. Sometimes he studied for 4 hours. But then he would stop studying for many days. One week he studied a lot. The next week he studied very little. His progress was slow. David became frustrated. He thought maybe he was not talented. Maybe English was too difficult. One day, he decided to try a different approach. Instead of studying for hours, he made a simple promise. He would study English for just 15 minutes every day. Only 15 minutes. Nothing more, nothing less. Every morning before work, he listened to an English podcast. He learned a few new words. He repeated some sentences. That was all. After 1 month, he noticed improvement. He understood more words. After 3 months, he could follow conversations more easily. After 6 months, he felt much more confident. What changed? His intelligence did not change. His talent did not change. His habit changed. The small daily action made the difference. And the same thing can happen for you. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be consistent. Remember this: small actions, every day, big results. 6. Review. Today we learned many useful ideas about habits. We learned what a habit is. We learned why habits are important. We talked about healthy morning habits. We talked about habits that can improve your English. And we listened to a simple story about consistency. Let's remember the most important lessons. Good habits take time to build. Small changes can make a big difference. Consistency is more important than perfection. Every small step counts. And never give up. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. This is Tom from Smart Learning English. Thank you for listening today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Now let's continue with Part 2, 7. Healthy Evening Habits. Many people focus on their mornings, but evenings are important too. A good evening can help create a good tomorrow. The things you do before bed affect your sleep, and your sleep affects your energy, your focus, and your mood. Let's look at some healthy evening habits. The first habit is reducing screen time. Many people spend hours looking at phones, tablets, or computers before bed. This can make it harder to sleep. Useful sentence. I try to avoid screens before bedtime. I try to avoid screens before bedtime. Now you repeat, I try to avoid screens before bedtime. The second habit is preparing for tomorrow. You can choose your clothes, prepare your bag, or write a simple to-do list. Useful sentence. I prepare for the next day in the evening. I prepare for the next day in the evening. Now you repeat. I prepare for the next day in the evening. The third habit is reading. Reading can help you relax and calm your mind before sleep. Useful sentence. I read a few pages before I sleep. I read a few pages before I sleep. Now, you repeat. I read a few pages before I sleep. The fourth habit is reflecting on the day. Think about what went well. Think about what you learned. Think about something you are grateful for. Useful sentence. I think about my day before going to bed. I think about my day before going to bed. Now you repeat. I think about my day before going to bed. The fifth habit is sleeping at a regular time. Your body likes routine. Going to bed at the same time can improve sleep quality. Useful sentence. I try to go to bed at the same time every night. I try to go to bed at the same time every night. Now you repeat. I try to go to bed at the same time every night. Excellent. 8, 8, 8, 8. How to break bad habits. Now let's talk about bad habits. Everyone has them. Some people spend too much time on social media. Some people procrastinate. Some people eat unhealthy food too often. Breaking a bad habit is not easy, but it is possible. The first step is awareness. You must notice the habit. You must understand when it happens and why it happens. For example, maybe you check your phone because you are bored. Maybe you eat snacks because you are stressed. When you understand the reason, change becomes easier. Useful sentence. I am trying to break a bad habit. I am trying to break a bad habit. Now you repeat. I am trying to break a bad habit. Another useful idea is replacement. Instead of removing a habit completely, replace it with something better. Instead of checking social media, read a book. Instead of eating candy, eat fruit. Instead of watching television for hours, go for a walk. Useful sentence. I am replacing old habits with better ones. I am replacing old habits with better ones. Now you repeat. I am replacing old habits with better ones. Remember, change takes time. Do not expect instant results. Be patient with yourself. Useful sentence. I am improving little by little. I am improving little by little. Now you repeat. I am improving little by little. Very good. 9. Staying motivated. Many people start with motivation. They feel excited. They feel inspired. They feel ready to change their lives. But motivation does not last forever. Some days you feel energetic. Some days you feel tired. Some days you want to work hard. Other days you want to do nothing. This is normal. Everyone experiences this. The secret is not depending on motivation. The secret is building habits. When something becomes a habit, you do it automatically. You do not need to feel inspired every day. You simply do it because it is part of your routine. Think about brushing your teeth. You probably do not wake up every morning feeling excited to brush your teeth. You do it because it is a habit. That is exactly what we want for learning, exercising, reading, and other positive activities. Let's learn some useful sentences. Sentence number 1. I keep going even when I feel tired. I keep going even when I feel tired. Now you repeat. I keep going even when I feel tired. Sentence number 2. I focus on progress, not perfection. I focus on progress, not perfection. Now you repeat. I focus on progress, not perfection. Sentence number 3. I remind myself why I started. I remind myself why I started. Now you repeat. I remind myself why I started. Sentence number 4. I celebrate small victories. I celebrate small victories. Now you repeat. I celebrate small victories. Sentence number 5. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Now you repeat. I believe in myself. These simple thoughts can help you stay motivated. Remember, you do not need to be perfect. You only need to keep moving forward. A little progress every day is still progress. 10. A story about Sarah. Now, let me tell you another story. This story is about a woman named Sarah. Sarah wanted to become healthier. She wanted to exercise regularly. Every year, she made the same goal. She would say, "This year, I will work out every day." At the beginning, she felt excited. She joined a gym. She bought new workout clothes. She made a detailed plan. Everything seemed perfect. But after a few weeks, she would quit. Sometimes she felt too busy. Sometimes she felt too tired. Sometimes she simply lost motivation. Year after year, the same thing happened. Then one day, she decided to try something different. Instead of exercising for 1 hour every day, she started with 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. That seemed very small, almost too small. But she had an important reason. She wanted to make exercising easy. 5 minutes did not feel difficult. 5 minutes did not feel scary. 5 minutes felt possible. So she did it. Every day. Without excuses. Without waiting for motivation. Without trying to be perfect. 5 minutes became 10 minutes. 10 minutes became 15 minutes. 15 minutes became 20 minutes. After a few months, exercise became a habit. It was no longer difficult. It was simply part of her life. 1 year later, Sarah was healthier. She was stronger. She had more energy. And she felt much more confident. What was her secret? She started small, very small, and she stayed consistent. This is an important lesson. Unquote. Many people fail because they start too big. They try to change everything at once. They create impossible schedules. They expect instant results. And when they do not see quick success, they quit. But successful people often start with one small habit. Then they build from there. Remember Sarah's story. Small habits can create big transformations. 11. Daily Habit Challenge. Now I have a simple challenge for you. Choose one habit. Only one. Do not choose 10 habits. Do not try to change your entire life in one day. Choose one simple habit. Maybe listening to English for 10 minutes. Maybe reading one page of a book. Maybe drinking more water. Maybe taking a short walk. Maybe learning 3 new English words every day. Keep it simple. Keep it realistic. Keep it achievable. Then do it every day for 30 days. Do not worry about being perfect. Just be consistent. If you miss one day, do not quit. Start again the next day. Remember, success is not about never making mistakes. Success is about continuing after mistakes. Useful sentence. I am building a new habit. I am building a new habit. Now you repeat. I am building a new habit. Another useful sentence. I can improve one day at a time. I can improve one day at a time. I can improve. Now you repeat. I can improve one day at a time. And one more useful sentence. I am becoming better every day. I am becoming better every day. Now you repeat. I am becoming better every. Excellent. You are doing great. 12. Final review. Today, we learned many important lessons about habits. We talked about healthy evening habits. We learned how to break bad habits. we discussed the importance of motivation. We listened to Sarah's inspiring story, and we learned why starting small can lead to big success. Now let's review the most important ideas. Good habits create good results. Bad habits can be replaced with better habits. Motivation comes and goes. Consistency is what matters most. Small actions repeated every day become powerful habits. Do not focus on being perfect. Focus on showing up every day. Start small. Stay patient. Keep learning. Keep growing. And never give up. Remember this: the person you become tomorrow depends on the habits you practice today. Every expert was once a beginner. Every success story started with one small step. Your journey begins with today's actions. You do not need to change your whole life tonight. Just choose one good habit. Then do it again tomorrow and the day after that. Little by little, you will become the person you want to be. Thank you for spending time with me today. This is Tom from Smart Learning English. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If this podcast helped you, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep improving your English every day. Most importantly, keep believing in yourself. You are capable of amazing things. Take care, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.